Gemini, how you doing? So we do a remote viewing, we scribe a load of messages, do a picture, see if it relates to a future prediction of a picture or deceased loved ones. We channel a load of messages during that time, and then we look into your tarot card reading for your month of August. But very quickly, Gemini, you can watch this as a Capricorn, a Gemini or a Life Path 6, because we also code and we deal in life path numbers and everything else, so you can watch it as Life Path 6, Gemini, Capricorn. Okay, so I'm hearing clouds of vapor. Some of you might be doing anything around the cloud or vapor. I mean, I've just been doing this. Actually, I really like this one, Vicious, so I've just been using. But I'm also hearing uploading a lot of things to the cloud, like pictures, GoPro. Actually, you might want to donate. It's a donation link below, but like GoPro or something, or trying to go professional. Okay, so it might be like video editing, the cloud, where you upload a load of images to the cloud. I'm also hearing Imagine All the People, John Lennon, John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Jackie, Jackie's son, Jackie's daughter, Danielle, Dan, Danny, Danny Glover, Life Path 7. Can't dealing with this anymore. Dealing cards. Some of you are tarot card readers. Or you're reading cards, or you're reader, like some of you might be looking for a new credit card, or it's something to do around credit and debit, or Debbie. Okay, but credit card, debit cards, paying off bills, paying off finances, credit card, debit card, or looking for a new card. Okay, or New Day also. I don't know if any of you are involved, which I have a New Day card, which is what you can do from Amazon. So when you're on Amazon, okay, you can apply for a credit card on Amazon, and it's actually called New Day. Okay, unless your name is Colin or Day. New Day card is where you can buy loads of things on Patron. They also do Klarna. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Klarna, which is like pay in 3 or pay in 4 installments. Okay, but they also have another one. So that's Klarna card. Sorry about the noise. I don't know what's going on out there. Gemini. In the door, out the door, in the door, out the door, slamming the door, right? So I don't know, sorry about that if you heard that. But what I'm hearing is New Day card. So Prime, if you're on Prime, Amazon Prime, they have this thing that is called a New Day card, and you can pay off in like 12 installments, 3 installments, or whatever it is, and you might be looking into one of those, or you have one of those and you might have to pay it off, because it's definitely hearing New Day. Okay, New Day. So yeah, so what else am I hearing for Gemini? New Day card. They keep saying cards, dealing cards, looking at cards, being card readers. I definitely heard like Imagine All the People, that was it. So something to do with around imagination, using my imagination, because it keeps saying a lot to do with the cloud. So I'm actually on a subscription, which is fucking very expensive, so I don't know if any of you guys have ever done it, but which is, or the name done, Pucci, but which is to do with around Adobe. So Adobe Suite, Photoshop, Prime editing, stuff like that. Because I'm definitely keeping up like stuff that you would do like if you had a GoPro. Okay, if you have a GoPro, you pretty much get a year's subscription to the cloud, and you can upload, and it just goes straight from wherever it is that you're recording up to the cloud. Okay, so I'm hearing that for a lot of you, where it might be a lot to do with around art, design, crafting, a load of pictures, organising photographs, vlogging, blogging, that kind of stuff, uploading everything to like YouTube, Instagram or Twitter, uploading a load of things to like the cloud, storing photographs, storing information, blah blah blah. Definitely hearing story time tarot, you're right, or story time, like telling stories, like Jack telling a story. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you're a spiritual person, you do what I do. They're also classed as storytellers, right? So, because that's what we do. I'm also hearing the name Boo or Ghost, Elijah. You're right, Elijah. Something to do with ghosting, Costa Rico. I'm hearing someone from Costa Rica, or Reese, Rihanna, Ricky, Regina. You're right, Regina. I haven't seen you for a while. Regina, Ricky, Costa Rico, Costa, coffee, drinking coffee, quite a lot of it. That's from Costa, or from Costa del Sol. Okay, so you might be travelling or going somewhere this month. You really could be dealing with like a Life Path 7, because I'm picking up the same vibe, where I drew them a map and it was points of reference. So kind of picking up like Costa del Sol, Costa Rico, maybe going on a hot holiday somewhere. Hot might be something to do around a Leo for a lot of you, the sun. Your sun might be. So like if you have a sun that is, say, a Gemini moon, for instance, they might be going abroad somewhere, or they might actually be just going away somewhere for like the weekend, 3 weeks, which I am doing. I'm going to be vlogging it. If you are interested, the vlog below. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Something to do with like traveling, circus, or just going around in circles. Pick up like circles, circle, circle, circle. Circuit training. So, man, these are the same messages that are applying to if you read in numerology like I do. Circuit training. So again, sorry for the people that have been watching the other ones, but promotion of, they haven't asked me to, but I'm going to, for you guys that really struggle to lose weight, it's called the Bionic Gym. You strap them around your legs and you can lose 700 calories in about half an hour, sorry, about 600 to 700 calories in an hour. But if you're interested in that, you'll have to follow the vlog below, the vlog, Life Behind Tarot with me and Emily, and I'll tell you all about the product and everything there, because I can link it below. If you are interested in losing weight, or you're in pain and you find it very difficult to move, I'm also hearing anybody that's also in Spain, like Costa del Sol, Spain, somewhere very hot, okay? Some of you really could be, like I said, like looking into like places to go abroad, like I'm really interested in, or it's just, or it's Britain and it's fucking exhaustingly hot where you are at the moment, right? But so you might be thinking about trying to go somewhere cooler. Okay, I'm also hearing Cool Hand Luke, or the name Luke. Oh, can it come up in sorry, deceased loved one there. I'm not going to do that again. Watch the Cancerian reading if you're looking for deceased messages from people. I'm also hearing looking for a cooler or a cool. Okay, so some of you might be buying a fridge or a freezer or a travelling device where you can keep drink cold. Okay, cold, cold as ice, iceberg, iceberg. Some of you might be drinking Kronenberg or iceberg and you drink beer, lager. Drinking lager, 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 lager. So born slippy, could be dealing with a Piscean. You might be into mixing, music, mastering. That always comes up because I do it and everybody else. There's a lot of you guys out there that also do mixing, mastering, music production, rave, all that sort of stuff. Born slippy, right? Calling lager, 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 lager. Garth. Guthrie Governs. Some of you might be guitar players, or you might play a guitar. Okay, that was Guthrie Governs. So it's like a very experienced guitar player. So some of you might be buying one, or you have one, or you do play guitars. Also, about like guitar, Stevie Ray Vaughan. So it could be a Steve. Some of you might be bunged up and you have guitar, which means that I'm finding it very difficult to breathe. It might be like CPAP or breathing, and I can't breathe through my nose. Okay, breathe. So some of you might be finding it very struggling to breathe. It might also be, like I said, during this climate. The climate is very hot at the moment, and everybody kind of is really struggling to fucking breathe. So like you could be very hot. Anything else? Sorry, Gemini man, I'm really not getting anything that is really clear. The name Claire Sentient, Clairaudient, people that channel, building a channel or just doing your own channel. I need to do this on a teaching. Well, I have done it on a teaching thing. I just need to like help people a little bit when it comes to like channeling, not channeling, but like channels, like people that are just starting in channels. If you're just starting a YouTube channel, right? Good to you, good on you, okay? But please do not start a YouTube channel just in the aspect of thinking that a YouTube channel is going to be the end of all, and the end of all of your problems, and that you'll be able to earn shitloads of money. Because unless you've been doing it for years and years and years and years, and you've put in so many hours, okay, you have to be someone like Tyler or Ali's Tarot to be able to earn a very, very decent living, and you have to have built that up for years. And I don't know, sometimes I get this impression that some people just think, oh, I'm going to make a YouTube channel and it's going to be the answer to all of my questions, when it isn't as easy as what a lot of people kind of are led to believe that it is, or that YouTubers get paid a fortune, and it's nowhere near as much as what people think that it is, okay? Just by AdSense revenue, it's really not much. Unless you've got like a lot of subscribers, okay? I don't know, just lately I keep picking up that people that are watching that have YouTube channels. So I don't know what you're doing around that. Gemini. Man, I'm really struggling for messages. I don't know, is that a message? I'm really struggling? Really struggling financially. The name Lee or Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn. Struggling. Life's a struggle. So some of you really might be struggling financially and you're finding like yourselves in a bit of a pit. I was hearing meeple pits. Some of you visiting a pit, fishing pit. You might be fishing or catfishing or fishing. Okay, fishing for a dream. So that would be my Cancerian card, touring breaks. Fishing. So it might actually be fishing, boating and fishing yard. That came up in Cancerian because this was an anchor called Bianca or Anchor. Okay, so it might be on a boat or a yacht or something like that you might be going through, or gondolier. You're right, gondolier. Somewhere like Venice or something like Venice. I'm also hearing Venezuela, or the name Swaley. Venezuela or Swaley Baxter, the name Baxter. That was a deceased loved one, but I haven't got time. Fog on the Tyne is all mine. So you got London, people from London and the UK, and then Fog on the Tyne is Manchester, like Manchester, Leeds. This has been coming up quite a lot, like people travelling, people from up north, people from down south. I can only really go off like Britain here at the moment because up north is what we would say and down south would be like London. So it really could be relating to like the Cancerian reading. So what's a Cancerian reading? About travelling and assets and points of references here. Oh God, man, Gemini, any other messages? I think I'm just going to go on straight with your tarot, Gemini. Anything that they've got coming up that you really want them to know of? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, but kind of, but no, sort of, maybe. I don't know, man. Y'all could be doing with Libra. I don't know, someone that can never make up their mind. Like, yes, yeah, okay, no, okay, no, yes. Is it a yes or is it a no? What is it? What is it, Steve? I mean, you could have a Gemini like moon like me and you don't ever really pay much attention and you're a bit of an airhead. I'm very much of an airhead being a Gemini moon. Like, yes, yeah, okay, no, yeah, kind of, I don't know, maybe tonight, tomorrow, sort of, kind of. I don't know, is someone around you can never really make up their mind all of the time, or just like you're really struggling with a person because 1 minute it's yes, the next minute it's no. Picking up like two energies, like Libra, maybe, like, yeah, no, but, yeah, but, kind of, no, I don't know, the computer says no. Something around a computer. So you might be wanting to buy a computer or something around your computer, okay. Someone here might do things around like working with a computer. I mean, I work with one all the time. But like work with computers. Work with computer. OK Computer. So Tom York, Radiohead, Angel Radio. Radio. People are getting bored. Sorry, Gemini. I can feel you lot getting bored, thinking, what are you on about, you dribbling idiot? Sorry, guys, but I can't always come out with... There's an elephant. There's an elephant. My God, it's just swallowed a... what is it just swallowed? Picking up like an elephant here for some reason. There's its tail, or a pig. I don't know. So, trust me, guys, I don't like to say this message, but I'm going to say it to myself. Steve, you're doing very well on your diet. Continue the way you are, but you definitely needed to cut down on your pork rind, mate. Right, so no more swine. Okay, I'm doing so well on my diet, man. I've been doing it for about a week now with this bionic gym. I've been eating the right kind of foods and stuff, but I definitely hear like a pig, so I don't know what that is. So no offense, trust me, man, if you could see the size of my bitch tits, you would know that I'm trying to lose weight here. But I don't know what this is to relate to farmyard animals. I'm also picking up a ghost, so that would be like Elijah here. Okay, not saying that this is you, Elijah. Jesus, no. But I am picking that up as a ghost, like, you don't believe in no ghosts. You know the icon with the ghost there? Looks a little bit like that. Anything that you guys can pick up, you let me know in the comment section. But I'm definitely picking up a pig here with a tail. So I don't know if you have a farmyard or you eating like bacon and stuff like that and just meat, Justin, or Just Eats. You have like Uber Eats and Just Eat, okay, quite a lot, okay. So I don't know, they keep getting me to look at references of food. So you might even be doing a food review or watching food reviews. I mean, me and my girlfriend, we do this on the other channel that I run, Life Behind Tarot. We do a lot of food reviews and cooking. So it might be where you're kind of like doing a lot of food reviews, or you're doing like all you can eat, planning all that sort of stuff and you don't really cook, you just order out all the time and you have food delivered to you, Uber Eats and all you can eat. Or some of you, it's like where you might be on a diet that just consumes meat, like you don't have anything else really. Well, like, you know, proper meat, like chicken, white meat, like 5% less fat mince, where it's not got like 100% fat in the mince, and bacon, but without like, what do you call it, turkey bacon, or bacon where you cut off the rind of the swine here, where it's a pig, okay, and you cut off the bacon from here, so you cut off the bacon and take the rind off and you just have the actual bacon itself. So you don't really, you might be on like a keto, I mean, I don't agree with the keto diet myself, but you could be on like a ketones diet. Ketones are basically a keto diet. That's why I don't like keto diet, because it says what it does on the tin. Ketone diet is for ketones, which means people with diabetes. If you're a diabetic is why they made keto diet. It's for diabetics. It's just the fact that everybody grasped hold of the fact, started fucking literally going on and saying, oh my god, the keto diet, when really it's built for people with diabetes. But again, you know, you pick, you choose. But again, it doesn't have to be the keto diet. It's probably just like I'm trying to eat like vegetables and fruits and pretty much just lean meat. Okay, lean meat. Okay, cutting off all the bad bits and keeping the good bits is definitely what I'm picking up as a message for you guys. Anything this way around? What can I see? What can we see? Not a lot. Kieran, what can I see? Lucy, what can I see? Lucifer, not a lot. Not a lot. I can't see anything. I mean, is someone blind? Have they got one eye? Or, like, I mean, my eye is better now because I got this product yesterday. But you might have, like, a sty in your eye or something like eye infection for a lot of you. Like I had. Hopefully it goes away with the medication because it's looking a lot better. But definitely hearing that for some of you here. I'm really not picking up on any designs of anything. Designer. Some of you, like I said, man, y'all could be trying to design certain things that are relating to like Photoshop and like cut everything out and blah 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 and all this stuff on Photoshop and whatnot, right? Okay, so like Adobe stuff and arts, crafts, that sort of thing. Also hearing Lara or Laura Croft. Not saying that your surname would be Crofts, but those are names. Crofts, crafts, like doing a load of things around crafting. Okay, Gemini, so let's get on with the bit that everybody wants now. So let's look at your Tara, or Tara. Are you right, Tara and Tara? Let's see. Gemini. People that are Gemini or Capricorn or Life Path 6. Because we're reading code Gemini for August. So 10 of Swords. It ain't over till it's over. Okay. Oh wow, man. This is purely a UK thing, but I don't know why I heard it ain't over until the fat man sings. Right. So I don't know what that is. Or Chapman. The name Chapman. It's not over until Chapman sings. But like, so it might be Robin Realms, Robin Chapman. That's a person that owns their own company that does guitars, Rob Chapman. So you might be from Guildford, London, places like that. You might be looking to buy things from Guildford in London. But Guildford is basically a big music store that holds loads of things in Guildford. So it doesn't matter, you don't have to go there, but I'm picking up people that are maybe buying products from a music place. Okay, it might be Piscean, place, fish, free, Pisces, something like that. I'm actually selling a load of my stuff, so you might have someone that turns up to buy some of the products that that I got from Guildford's. So you might be, like I said, marketing, selling things. There's musicians here, okay, in this reading. Musicians, okay, they buy and sell all of the time, a lot of musicians, because they buy keyboards, guitars, foot pedals, all of that sort of stuff, and they buy and sell on the market of Facebook Market. Okay, so they normally put things up on Facebook and sell them at a cheaper price than what they paid for them because they don't use them anymore, and they normally take the money and put it into and invest it into what they do use now. So it's kind of like that is what I'm picking up. For a lot of you, you might have a product, design a product or something, and it is around Facebook marketing. okay, buying and selling. Like, say, for instance, if I craft a load of things and I've got like arts and crafts, I could build up a page on Facebook and I sell them, blah, 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 to consumers, right? Music or whatever it is that you do is really what I'm picking up. But why did I hear it ain't over till the fat man sings? What is that? I keep hearing it ain't over until Chapman sings. Don't know what that is. Singing my praises? Songs of praise? MC Hammer? Silver? You're a Silver! Woohoo! Silver, praise Silver. Praise Silver. Oh, I got no idea. Anyway, for some of you, it's just a continuation of feeling in love. Okay, I'm in love. Now, if you're in love with the third party, you're in love with the King of Cups. Okay, but is the King of Cups in love with you? That's the question, right? For art thou. Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini for the month of August? 10 of Cups in reverse. Really? You got 110 upright and 110 downright. I mean, is it Downing Street? 10 Downing Street. So that would be London, right? So that would be, it might be over for Boris Johnson. 10 Downing Street. But anyway, yeah, I'm hearing 10 Downing Street. I mean, we are like political wise at the moment, like really looking at exchanging hands with a different person there. But I think I'm not really political, but I mean, the economy's gone to shit, man. The economy is absolutely shagged everywhere, man. Why am I hearing Scooby-Doo, Shaggy and Scooby? Why am I hearing that? Shaggy? Ooh, hey, Scoob. Hey, Shaggy. Scrappy-Doo? I don't know what that is, Scraps. But anyway, yeah, someone's in love with someone that's in love, basically. I'm sorry if it's confusing, but I'm in love with a liar, green or blue, or I'm either in love with a liar or in love with a snake. One has one red eye and one green eye. Okay, so I have an eye on you, or Alchemy, or Natalie, but I have an eye on you, but you have an eye on someone else. That's the plainest I can put it, okay? I have an eye on you, but you have an eye on someone else, right? Because I'm selfish, because what do? Think about me. Because I have an eye on what I want, okay? So, there you go. That's what you get when you deal with a fish. Right, trust me, it'll teach you to be selfish. Your karma, or Mel, let's see. Angelic karma. You still about, Angelic karma? You still there? Hello, are you still there in the background? Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see. Gemini. What's Gemini got coming up? 10. Jesus, man. Can you get any more 10s? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You must be seeing 11, 11 everywhere. 10, 10 everywhere. Okay. Music everywhere is what I'm hearing. My money is spread everywhere. I mean, are you spreading yourself thin or short? Cutting yourself short? I mean, I don't know. I've asked everybody about the new website, and some people say that's a very fair price, and some people say, no, you should ask more. Right? I don't know. I'm hearing, am I selling myself short? Or the name Sal or Sarah or Steve. But am I cutting myself short? Sorry if I talk about my own signs a lot, where I come up in my own messages. But a lot of you guys do know. I'm leaving Patron and I'm opening my own website, and I've just designed it for everybody so you can all have what you've been asking for ages, which is either one, individual readings, and you just want to buy the one, okay, and you can either buy it or rent it, okay, and then also have loads of different subscriptions where you still have the same as Patron, but you also now have the teaching tier that is put on with the weeklies and monthlies, so you can have it all, or you can even just rent them and not buy them. Okay, there are so many options, but I've been struggling at the moment because I've got it going, but everything is in dollars, so and not pounds, and I don't know what I'm going to be charged of conversion rates and stuff. So it's here. I don't know whether I'm cutting myself short or not. I don't know yet. Okay. So it's financial and it is money related. It's just kind of like exchanging hands. Touching hands, 'cause sweet Caroline Bum, bum, bum. So, yeah, I don't know if we're touching hands or if we are touching base, or what's that, touching base? First base? I mean, have you just met someone new and you're kind of like touching base and you're kind of like, well, I touched their hand and they touch mine. You went, oh, don't touch my hand. Right? I don't know what that is. Hannah? The name Hannah? Touching base. I'm just checking in just to see if you're all right, and that's it. But I mean, I'm hearing like this, I don't know if I'm cutting myself short or not, financially, if it's the right sort of move or not. And it's involving a Pisces. Let's see. Three of Cups, Gemini. So, yeah, I mean, you've got 3 and a 1 and a 4. So you've got a life path 4 here somewhere, and an Aries possible somewhere. Okay, Aries, Scorpio. Aries, Scorpio, life path 4 somewhere in your vicinity of soulmate. Okay, you've got someone that you're happy with and someone that you're unhappy with. So the unhappy party could be either one, the love interest, and I'm not happy with the love interest, or I'm not happy with my mum interest, which means mother or father. And I'm not interested by the input that my parents have in my relationships, that I'm with a person, and I do not need your input like Johnny 5. Right, Johnny? But like, I don't need your input. Or it could be Johnny Depp. I don't know. But like, I don't need your input. Okay? So it's kind of like, my love life is going okay. I don't need your input in my love life. I don't need your input in my affairs. Okay, if I'm having an affair, I'm having an affair. That's down to you, not me. If I'm having an affair, that's down to you to cut me off. Right? So if someone's floating about with loads of different people, that's down to some people to cut them off. It's up to you. Okay? Because if you're a part of let's all just stick our dick in the bowl and just all go around it, then, you need to be careful of the metaphysical karmic disease there. It's called an STD. Okay? So if you're sleeping with multiple different people and you're like, no, I love the metaphysical, then you need to be careful of STD. I'm just saying, because it's been coming up in the readings. People loving being with people that love other people. Because I love him, he loves me, I love her, she loves him, I love everybody, and they love me and them. Well then, Jesus Christ, man, you need to wake the fuck up and start thinking about life. Because if a baby is born within that shit show, then you probably need to be offended and go somewhere else, because that isn't the way life really works. Is by sticking your bingo dobber in multiple different people and producing babies, okay, that are then grown up without a stable mother or father. Because then you go, oh dear, what can the matter be? I was loved the metaphysical that left me. Now I'm on my own, financially, struggling with no money. Okay, so it's where Steve says, never get married. You don't need to get married. Okay, you can still love each other without a marriage. Marriage is okay, but for some people, children is not built for them, okay, unless you have them. But if you do, trust me, you are struggling if you have younger children, because it's up and down and tops and turbsy and up and down and in and out and backwards and forwards. Struggling in order to realise that I work, sure, but I also have children. So where does my money go? On the people that look after my children when I'm not here. Why can't the father do that? Because the father is at work. Right? So where the fuck did all these come from? Here. Right, so I'm with a partner, we're together, sure, but we are a united family, there you go. We're together, we possibly have children, is one story, okay, but we are happily, unhappily making it work, but what are we unhappy? Financially. Because our money goes on what? Everything that needs to look after the children because they're young and I need to go to work. So I'm working for what? Nothing. Really? Because all of your money goes straight into your children. Because do you know how much it costs in order, well, if you're from the UK, but how much it costs in order to have a childminder? It takes all your money, literally. Everything that you earn throughout going to work and then coming home as a mum and looking after the child and the husband. Okay, where does all your money go? Straight to the childminder. You might as well just hand it straight over to them. Because it costs you a fortune. Probably about £600 to £700 a month for a childminder in the UK. Yeah, I can. Right, so your money's gone here. So, you give up your life for a child. There you go. Steve's advice would be never really have one. But If you do, just be prepared that you might be financially struggling throughout this month and maybe next, but you could be happily married with a partner. Now, for you guys that are not in partnerships, you may or may not have children. You've kind of got this, there's a metaphysical energy that is definitely present here, but it could be coming from, like I said, 6 energies. Capricorn, life path 6s, blah, blah, blah. It's combined because we look at numerology. So it's going to get very complex for people that are like, well, I'm just used to a cup and fish. Ain't going to work. It doesn't work, right? It really doesn't. It's not the right method. When you look at it, you're like, well, actually, yeah, I can kind of see what you mean. Right? You got a relationship. You got a married couple with children. You got an ex energy without the partner, but with children. Okay? Wedlock or not wedlocked, but whatever. Children. It's definitely here. The children are not present, but I'm picking it up. And then you've also got metaphysical person in the background connected to physical person with relationship. Bam. There you go. There's money and there's exchange of breath. Mouth breathers. I don't know. There's exchange of money, assets going across from one to another, which would definitely mean like what I'm doing business related. There is a lot of like traveling here in August for you to do. Okay. Gemini, what they got coming up, please, for August. 9 of Swords in reverse. Gemini, what's going on, man? Is this the metaphysical people that are just kind of like really worried about the third energy here? You know, if your soulmate, karmic soulmate, like Elijah, stop worrying about Lee, man. But like, if your karmic soulmate scares you to death, and you're just like, say for instance, right, you've got 2 brackets. You've got people that you split up from that were very controlling and narcissistic, and they worry you. They give you anxiety and they give you fuck knows what else because you really don't want to be around the person because of their temper and because of the way you just do not get on at all, and they worry you to death, okay? Then you can get a bracket of people that are metaphysically connected, that get that wound up by not being able to control the other person because they believe the fact that they put the connection together, but it's not a spirit. Spirit and Saturn and karma is the one that you forget that bypasses the energy. You always forget the fact that the energy you put out is what you get back from Saturn and karma, not the person. Okay, you just relate it as an image of a person. Okay, that's manifestation, but you need a teaching tier. But what I'm saying to you is there's an energy here of metaphysics that could be worried sick about communicating with the person that they want to be with, which is absolutely daft, Tyrone. Which means that it is more karmic than it is actually love. Because if you're worried that you can't talk to your partner because you don't know what they're doing or that you can't be with them, you're not supposed to be scared of your soulmate. And if you are, what is that doing and teaching you? About fear. What is fear? Projection of energy of fear that builds up to dark energy. What does dark energy build up to? Dark thoughts. It is a teaching segment that I did. Dark feelings, dark thoughts. Dark thoughts, manifestation of karma. Okay? So you're worried, okay, about someone in your life, which means that you're more worried about them than what you are about yourself. Which means that you're worried about your own well-being, your own health, your own relationship, okay, or where someone's more worried about other people's relationships than they are their own life, which means someone could interfere right into your life all the time, and they're more worried about you than what they are their own. And you throw it back in them and say, why, listen, sweetheart, why don't you just start concentrating more on your own life? And they just fucking throw it straight back in your face. You know, we'll have them apples, right? So, you know, it's kind of like that energy of like, look, why don't you just spend, without saying this, of what you may well be thinking, why don't you concentrate on you, and you do you, boo, and I'll do me. You concentrate more on your happiness, because trust me, that's what I'm doing. I'm more worried about me than I am you. And that's where karmic energy is shit. Because people say, learn to love yourself. Learn to find self-love. Trust me, when you find it, people think you're a stubborn, arrogant arsehole that will never have time for them. Because you do think about yourself, which is what you are taught to do. So who torments you? Who's narcissistic? Spirit. Right? Spirit is a narcissist. Did you not know? I'm going to make that into a t-shirt. But yeah, of course, because they put you in contact with one. Why would they do that if they didn't want you to learn anything? Or would they put you in contact with a spirit? Like, spirit, oh, we're going to put you here, designate you as a soul of a person with loads of narcissists around you. There you go. Now, are they tormenting you? Right? Or are they trying to teach you a valuable lesson of something that you have to pay back? Debts, assets, money, energy, and time. Okay, all relates to karmic energy. How much time have I spent trying to wish upon a star that never really came true? How many times have I realised that I've been in bad relationships that have never really turned out the way I wanted it to, or what I thought was going to happen never did? But did I try again, but did I fail? Or, you know, so you've kind of got this metaphysical confusion of like, now this person's worrying me. Right, Gemini for August. What you got next? Oh, blocked. Money, assets. This definitely came up in the last reading, which ended up being quite good for most, which I can't remember. Who do I normally do before Gemini? You'll have to look at the reading there. But again, yeah, Scorpio, life path 4. Okay, definitely got an opposition here, that's for sure, because you, or Gary or Tina. But you are definitely like, no, it's blocked. You're not even speaking. I mean, for a lot of you, you're not even speaking to the person. So you're going to know how they feel about you. Right. Now, you're either one, blocked mentally, or physically, or just metaphysically blocked. It just means I'm metaphysically blocking myself. I can't even get past my own ego to communicate. Or I can't even get past my own ego in order to be able to say or do anything because I realise that you don't change. And you're like, well, I don't want to change. Not for you. I'll change for me, sure. Whenever I want to do it, sure. I'll just be selfish. I'll just take back my energy, my time, my money, and I'll do what the fuck I want. And that has no interest of yours whatsoever. Okay? And if you are interested, then keep your nose to yourself because it's none of your business. I'm sorry, Gemini, but that's the message that you've got. Now, it's either you, your love interest, your mother, your brother, your sister, your dog, or your cat. I really don't care. It's the person it is that you just don't want around your money and your assets of knowing how much it is that you earn and what it is that you do every time you have a shit. How many peanuts were there? How many pieces of paper did you use? Fuck knows. I don't really care. Don't ask me that sort of question, okay? The better times, like I said to everybody, when you deal with karmic narcissistic energy that you refuse to change, and they do as well, okay, what's the best times? It's actually when you're not speaking. It's actually a relief that you're not. Okay, because then what do you not have to do? This. You don't have to continue to go through this when you don't speak. But if this is metaphysical and it's winding you up because they're not, well then ask yourself the question, not the person, why are you not? Okay, did you not realise that when you watch tarot you're supposed to reach out to people you want to talk to? And if you do and you realise, okay, hold on a minute, I did try and they didn't answer or they don't want to know, well there you go, there's your answer. You've had it, you got it. It's right and does what it says on the tin, Gemini. Now, if this isn't present to anybody here, there just might be money struggles for some and no money struggles for others. Because this is banking on it and saving it, okay, for a rainy day and Monday. And if I never did save any for Monday, then my life path pretty much taught me that, I don't know, that I could have been married at one point. Things went absolutely tits up. I spent a very long time working on my education that I pretty much had to just take a second-hand job. And now I have wasted a lot of my life on a marriage that never really went anywhere. Corey, I'm not trying to say that I'm just trying to say the path of direction that people take when they're younger. You know, it's kind of like, you know, I give up on my career and I had a child and then things went wrong. We got divorced and now we just have a child together and that's it. But now I just have to take what I've dealt. Okay, I have to deal with what I have, which means that I might be really struggling with finances because I may not have been able to save any money while I had a child. Okay, so if I haven't got anything to fall back on, I find it very difficult to start from here. I find it very difficult to start after a tower energy of an ending of where now I have to financially and physically pull myself up and pull my lip up and stand on my own 2 feet and say, you know what, fuck it, Tyrone. I'm doing the best I can because I am a Gemini, baby. I am, and I am. You're right, I am. So I'm doing my best. Now, like I said, man, if you are skin, you're skin. If you're not, you're doing quite well. It's up to you because you've got money to fall back on. Okay? If that's assets. We are very, 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 very much getting the energy of blame here within the family because we're looking at 1 and 4. 5 of Pentacles. See, this is where I pretty much, you know, it doesn't matter. But like 5 of Pentacles. Can't financially maybe at this time support myself. Finding it very difficult in order to keep up with bills because the economy is absolutely fucked. Bills have gone up double the price. and the wages have stayed the same. I don't know if it's any different in America, but in the UK, they doubled the price of electric, of water, of petrol, of everything else, but they kept the wages the same if you are employed by someone. They just, okay, this is the same wage. Okay, but everything else is really more expensive. Yeah, where do you expect we're going to pay it? Okay, well, you're homeless. Brilliant. Fucking great. Thanks for that. You know, what do I get? Fuck all. You know, luckily, if you're from the UK, there are a lot of benefits that you can have in the UK. This is why I feel sorry for Americans, man, because you don't get the support of the government like we do in the UK. You just get pretty much kicked on the street to the curb, and you're fucked, and you got nowhere to live. And unless you got family or friends, you just have to support yourself, which is hard times, right? But if you're in the UK and you're in that circumstance, man, young, just go to the fucking job centre and they'll hook you up with a house and a home and a job and fucking everything. You know, give you clothes for your children and God knows what else, and it breaks the backbone of the NHS. But the NHS is really buckling under pressure at the moment. So I wouldn't advise coming over here, man. But you know what I'm saying, right? There's this energy of 5 where everything has gone up, but everything is going down. Right? So it's like the economy, really. It's a reading about finances and money and the economy, and finding the pinch and seeing what it's like, and you know, and energies of like, well, I'm sorry, but I have a better job than what you have, and I can't help the fact that I have stuff. And then you go to resentment, and people resenting people because they have stuff or because they have a better education. You don't listen. I'm a self-made man, right? I have no education. I can't read, right? I'm dyslexic. I find it very difficult to read. I can't read or write. I find it very difficult. I just can't, right? When I left school, I was like dunce, right? In the corner, chucked in the corner, fucked about, flicked elastic bands at Sid. Came out of school with no education whatsoever, couldn't read or write, didn't know anything about life, didn't want to even fucking live. Just wanted to sponge off my parents when right? Me, then sort of like later on in life, I ended up building my own company and building my own business because in my life I followed my calling of what I was good at. I didn't have to have pressure from people to say, you need a job, you need to be this, you need to have that to fit into society. It actually stops people from doing what they're good at, okay? When you don't need to do anything, okay, you have freedom, okay? And that's also saving and money. But you're also free to be able to do what you want, which means that if I don't have anything, well, what have I got? Nothing. But what can I get? Something. To have a new start in life. I can do anything, go anywhere, be anything I want, okay? From now. Go. Okay, I don't know where that speech is coming from, but I don't know. So, guys, if you would like to follow me, there is 2 options now, hopefully. The new website and also Patron for the people that are still over on Patreon. Okay, I've built the new website. You can hopefully take a look at the link provided below if I've got it up and running, which I should definitely have done. Okay, the new website offers you multiple different ways of either one, subscription-based like you would with Netflix. And if you would join Netflix for a month, they would charge you, and you get to see all the videos and filtered out through horror or God knows what else. But like teaching, weeklies, monthlies, star signs, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff, right? And we have subscription-based, which means monthlies only. I think it's like, which is what this is $3 for a subscription. You get 2 monthlies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and numerology, 2 within 1 month, £3 subscription, $3 subscription, okay? Then you also get buy one, just buy it, okay? Buy the reading or rent it, which is very, very cheap. You just get to see the one reading, you can rent it for 2 or 3 days, and then it goes, okay? Then you also get subscription-based, which means you can join the monthly for the subscription, or you can join the monthly and weekly, okay, like we did on Patreon, okay? Or you can join the monthly, the weekly, and teaching tier, and Q&As, 2 live sessions when I get it going, and hopefully GoPro sort of turns up. 2 live sessions where I answer your guys' questions. We have a chat. I invite you on. We talk. We chat. We have a laugh and everything else. Try and do that twice a week as well. Okay. So there are multiple options, and they go up in silver, bronze, silver, gold, all that sort of stuff. Right? They go up in different tiers relating to what you get: subscriptions, rent, or buy. Okay. But you can take a look. The link should be below. It's my new website, and I've took quite a while in order to like get it up and running. So I hope you like it. Okay. And then we also have Patron for you guys that are still over on Patreon and that you want to follow the Patreon app, and your reading will be there as normal. Okay, but we also have a teaching tier that is separate as well if you just want the teaching. Okay, that's there as well. There are so many options. Okay, guys, so I really hope you follow the links below. Anything like, share, comment, subscription, all that sort of stuff will really help out. Thank you so much for sticking in there with me, Gemini. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.